dudes, I'm like gone for only a week and everything is going wrong. Hello, everyone. Welcome in, welcome in. Apparently, I'm hiding behind my desk today. So, yeah, this is it. This is what we're doing now. Happy Monday as I try to refigure myself out. Oh, there's Casper. My goodness, that was all over the place. I switched everything around for that cooking stream, and now here we are, doing the thing. But welcome in, everyone. I hope you had a fantastic week. So sorry that I've been a little bit out of the loop, but I am here, alive, willingly, exhausted, and ready for the start of the week. And also, sorry for the gorilla stream. I know I said I was going to try to do them this week, and here we go. It's the age of the Leo. I have been gone for so many birthdays and so many catering things, guys, that it is taking up my entire life. And everybody and their mama decided to be born in this month. I wish I was kidding. And let me just roll back real quick. Yo, Torio, welcome in. Thank you for getting your daily lollipop. How's it going? I know I did not make a schedule. Please don't kill me. I just really wanted to play this game and I missed y'all. Michi, congratulations on getting first, and thank you for getting your daily lollipop. Hello, Raven. I hope you're having a wonderful Monday. I'm safe for now. Bless. Because I was a little nervous about that, not gonna lie. I just really wanted to play this game. I got my chores done. I decided, I was like, oh, I got a little walking pad. Let me do the walking pad. Let me cook dinner. I got everything done. I even did yard work today. And I was like, wow, it must be at least 12, like almost midnight. And then I look and I'm like, it is fucking 8:50. What the fuck? And I didn't know what to do. But I know I missed streaming. I wanted to do it a few days last week, but every time I was about to get started, life came up. So between my niece's birthday, my nephew's birthday, my nephew's birthday, my niece's birthday, several friends' birthday, work going chaotic, and a double time, I was just looking at my life going, oh my god, I gotta try to catch up. But I think I handled it pretty darn well, y'all. I think I did pretty okay. So how was everybody's week? How was everybody's weekend? And you know what's so sad is I really wanted to ask everyone what they thought of the cooking stream and what they would like to see different and all. But it's been a week since it's happened and I already forgot half of the shit that happened. And I fucking ran it. What can you do? Well, not much. Not for a Klondike bar. But I hope you guys have been well. I had to make slime. And I know that sounds really out of pocket, but it was my niece and nephew's birthday. They're born like a few days apart, so I just took them out at the same time. I was like, here, we're gonna make slime. And if you I know a lot of people love it, but it is a sensory nightmare for me. I was losing my shiitake mushrooms, I ain't gonna lie. I was dying, chat, and they would constantly need help, and they wanted me to help them. And then they had weird textures to it, which was another thing. I was like, bruh, this was for you. Why am I doing it? Why am I giving it the smushies? Why am I adding the glitter? And I still got glitter under my nails. It's ridiculous, y'all. It's ridiculous. But while I'm yapping, here we go.
I see you found arcade.
We are going to be playing Tiny Bookshop. It is a bookshop and it is tiny. I've been trying to avoid any spoilers. I have all my friends are starting to play it. I saw people bought it on their wish list and I'm like, I am saving it. I want to play it. I want to see what it's going to be like because I love books and this is the best that I want to do. A little dancey dance. Dude, and like slime making is fucking wild. So we went to the special like store and it's expensive. Like I almost thought maybe I should just make it at home. But like, I guess when you invest in it, it makes sense. But like the tickets were $50 a kid. $50 a kid and then $10 for the adult, even if you're not like making slime. And I guess it's just because the body is there. You know what I mean? So I was like, okay, cool. And this poor lady was so fucking overwhelmed. And like it was one person and I felt bad. Cause like, so when I booked it, I love booking it early, chat. Also let me know if the game is too loud and if you can hear me okay. I book early because they still take a 12 or 1 p.m. nap depending, and they're not very long now that they're turning 4, but they still need to have that nap or they become some mean motherfuckers. Like if it hits 3 o'clock and they still haven't had at least like 20-minute nap, yo, they are assholes. Like 3-year-olds are nothing to fuck with. Like once those emotions come up and they have like vocabulary, it's ridiculous. They just scream, and like you can't really fight them. Like I'm like, you're 3. What do I look like fighting with a 3-year-old? So, but yeah, it was so I booked it early morning, 10 a.m. 2 3-year-olds about to be 4-year-olds, and we get there, and there is a whole birthday party with 28 girls, and they are older. They are at least 10 and up, at minimum. Oh, I sound good, thank you. I think the game is a little quiet. I'll fix that. So, and I'm like looking at this, and there's one lady working, and I'm like, that is 28 kids, and not a parent in sight. And I looked at that, and she was like, "Oh, we have a birthday party right now." And I was like, "Yeah, I see that." And in my mind, I was like, "Damn, did we accidentally just like, you know, I don't know, accidentally like kept 2 kids from being able to fucking like, you know, join the birthday party or something?" And also, who has a birthday party at 10 a.m. on a Tuesday? Like, it was so out of pocket for me. So I look, and I'm like looking at my kids, and I'm looking at them, and I'm like, you know what? Can we come back? Like, how long is the party supposed to last? It's like, oh, it's an hour. I'm like, all right, can we just come back at 11? Call it a day? Like, I don't want my kids to be bullied. Like, and they won't even be me. They won't even be like want to bully them. It'll just be like a little things like it's the birthday girl, and then they're waiting in line behind 28 other kids, and you know they don't have as long as attention span, and you know there's no place to sit, and they want to sit together, and they want to sit with me, whatever. So I get there, and I'm like, I gotta like entertain these guys in the mall for an hour. And luckily our malls are this mall's like aimed more toward kids, which I think I really like. So like there's a lot of places to sit, and there's a lot of little free things kids to do. They have like a chalk table, and those things that you see at the doctor's office where they're like pushing like, como se dice, like those balls and everything through, and like little mazes and giant checkers and giant chess, and they don't know what the fuck that is. They just love the fact that they're the same size as them, so they are whatever. So I was like, I managed to keep them entertained for an hour. I gave them snacks. I was like, we're gonna eat snacks now, so we're not hungry. We're gonna go to potty now. We're not gonna be, you know, having to go more there. We're gonna have a great time. We go there. Those kids are still there. They're not even halfway done. This poor lady's overwhelmed, and I'm just like, there's no other day for me to do this, because for his birthday we're going to someplace else. I was like, look, we're just gonna suck it up. I'll help them the best I can. I'll touch the squishy stuff if I have to. So they have to pick a scent, they have to pick a texture, they have to pick glitter, they have to like, it's this whole line. And then more people are coming in because they booked for, you know, 11. I felt so bad for this lady. I started cleaning, like while my kids are pressing into the slime, I'm trying to avoid touching it. They're like, Dee, help, Dee. And I'm like, fuck you guys, there's stuff on the floor, I'm gonna go sweep that up. And I have to make sure like the bigger kids aren't pushing out the way, because they separated them into 2 rooms at this point. And so they're like trying to activate the slime. I'm just like, ugh. And I was like, all right, I'm gonna start cleaning up, because this is too much. I'm getting irked. Like, everything's everywhere. There's a bunch of screaming kids. I am overstimulated. I'm looking at these 2 like, thank goodness they have something to do, because if not, I would have been like, outs. But I'm like, I paid $50. I paid $100 for this experience on a technicality, $110. And I'm just like, oh my gosh. And getting it all done, and then when they're all done, they go to this special playroom, and they can touch other slime, and I'm being led around, and some of these kids are mean, dude. Like, I was listening to the way they talk to each other, and I was like, man, kids have not changed since my generation, because their parents are not there, and they are going off on each other. I'm just like sitting there, like, sometimes I'll say like the most kiddish things, and other times I'm like, man, I'm surprised a fight didn't break out. And I'm trying to like avoid the littles to like hear what they're saying. But bruh, that was something else. 10/10, do not recommend. As a child, I think they had a great time. Me, I was just sitting there like trying not to dissociate, because they needed me. They needed me, and I was like, ugh, everything is so sticky. I hate it. What a good auntie. That's because I don't buy them Christmas gifts. And a lot of people think that's weird. Let me actually start the game, because like here I am yapping away without even starting the game. So, I don't buy my nieces and nephews Christmas gifts. Oh, today's the day. I've packed up my things, leaving everything else behind for a quiet life by the sea. Oh, we're going to the sea? Isn't that horrible for the books? The humidity. Alright, if this is a little too low, I'll erase it for you guys. Hey, Slanesh, welcome in. Thank you for getting your daily lollipop. Waterfront Square, Monday, the 1st of summer. Oh, okay. So, you guys might think I'm mean, right? For not getting them like Christmas gifts. I'm gonna put it this way, guys. I have a total of 19 nieces and nephews. And not including godchildren. I actually think one of them is also my godchild, but that's a lot of kids. Life is expensive, y'all. Alright, I feel like this game is not gonna be very loud. Life is expensive, y'all. Imagine buying Christmas gifts all at the same time during the height of everything. What the fuck did I just click? Motherfucker. I just give them experiences and the best as I can one time. I'm like, your birthday's special. Christmas comes every year. You were born on this day. That's special. We will do something. Doesn't help that one of them was born Christmas week too, so that's another thing. Also, the way this car is set up, I've been obsessed lately with tiny homes. I don't know if you guys have been watching RVs being converted into like family stuff or like little tiny homes that you can travel around the world in. And just tiny houses in general, I have been very obsessed with looking at. It's been flooding my TikTok for weeks. Weeks, chat. But this is cute. I mean, I wouldn't be able to do much because like my books alone would take up the whole van. Alright, open. 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 Come one, come all. For all the smut you can read. Alright, L to look around. Wait, who is this person? What are you doing? How do I do this? My, what a sight. You must be a new bookseller. I've heard so much about you. What? How? Like what? Who are you? You know, I don't know what, how. Oh, don't worry, I have my sources. Anyway, welcome to our quaint little town. I'm glad you decided to stop by. I thought you might need someone to show you the ropes around here. I'm Tilde? Tilde? How do you pronounce that name? Tilde? Tilde? I'm gonna say Tilde. I'm Tilde. I used to run the local bookstore here before my retirement. Lovely to meet you. Let's see. You should know that us Bookstonians have very particular taste in books. I, for example, prefer to read classic and crime novels, and not much else. Wow. So, why don't I have a look at our selection and see if I can find something worthwhile? Bitch, I got 3 crimes and 3 classics, but like at one point, don't you run out of classics to read? You know what I mean? Like at one point you just run out of classics because there's only so many. When does it count as a classic? Bravo, you had the right book on hand. Hey Cosmo, how you doing? Welcome in, welcome in. When a customer finds a book, they'll keep looking for more. Hola. Ken, ¿cómo estás? How you doing, Ken? I haven't seen you in a minute. Has it been that long? Wow, but bienvenidos, welcome in. Hope you guys have been doing well. Sadly, you didn't have the right book on offer. I got it right a year ago. Huzzah! Thank you for a year of following. Ya sé inglés básico. Ah, yes, so I haven't seen you streaming as much. Once in a while when I'm at work, you're streaming and I can't, I like pop in, but I can't say hi. And I was wondering, I was like, huh, I haven't seen Ken in a little bit. Even though you might have books of the right genre, whether people actually take one home depends on your sale chance. You can check your sale chance at any time by pressing and hovering over the genres on the right. Okay. Look at this. We got 2 crime books. We probably should... Oh. That's not the button. Let's see. Drama, scales of number. Oh, that's how we do it. Although it's still a little complicated for me. Me cuesta la combinación. Eso pasa conmigo también. A veces yo mire cómo tú pones la y la él. O cuando tú usas alguna palabra. Y a veces cuando yo soy un dialecto de boricua, la otra gente como el mexicano, el ecuadoriano, algo así, dicen cosas diferentes. Es una otra cosa que yo tengo problema con. Cosmo, how was your day? Yo por eso español te hablo moderado. Perfect. Yo para leer español, y Itz habla español también, and alguna persona aquí en chat habla español, but I usually do my streams in English now. I wish I knew Spanish. Cosmo, you liar! I feel like you know a decent amount of Spanish. Alright, crime sales chance, 16%. Oh, guys. If you could retire, when you retire, what would you want to do? Would you want to have a hobby? Would you do something like that? I stayed home from work today because of a migraine for 2 days. Were you drinking? Were you partying too hard? Have you not been hydrating, Cosmo? Que si te digo, no me mames, güey, que la OS es una chinga de complicado, entiendes de la dialecto. That I understand. Me vales, güey, me vales. No, like even if you're drinking mocktails, dude, if you're not balancing that correctly, if you're not sleeping well, if you're not hydrating, if you're not sleeping, have you been sleeping? Pues eso no te hablo como dice. Like my dialect. Oh, someone's not sleeping. Is that it, Cosmo? It's okay. We don't sleep in this chat. But like a lot of people don't get my dialect, so when I get mad in like video games, sometimes people think I'm just like pulling their leg. Grass, thank you for getting your daily lollipop. Oh, I got a lot of fact books. Okay, this is cute. I like this already. Like the sales chance. Okay, that doesn't seem too hard. How do I get out of it? Ah! Cozy my ass! I can't get back! There we go. I got stuck. Sé un poco de inglés por las dudas. I know some Jinglish just in case. Y cada día aprenda un poquito más. That's why I want to like learn Japanese, is watching more like Japanese streamers to help to understand Japanese. I don't watch anime. I like watch their news channel because like that's the more proper way to like learn it. But sometimes I'm just sitting there, I'm like, I can only learn about the weather so many times in a day. The sale chance shows the odds that someone might find a book they might like, because the chance is based on how many books you have in your shop. But it's so tiny. Duolingo me enseña. I like Duolingo for vocabulary, but like for sentence structure and things to like learn, like everyday conversation, I feel like it doesn't work as well. That's my view, because a veces cuando gente está aprendiendo español se pone ¿a dónde está la biblioteca? And I'm like, how many times are you gonna ask where the library is in Spanish? Para español, aprima número 2. It'll decrease as you run out of books throughout the day. Manage to sell that last book of a genre is the mark of a great bookseller. Oh, we selling? I only got 2 crime books though. There is a seagull. Oh, you can pat the seagull! He's gonna be bald once I'm done with him. Get the fuck out of here. The sea around us. I love that film adaptation. Oh, so this is a cozy game. Like, how do I buy more books though? America, Marichise, a nice light read. Guys, if you read, what do you like to read? Just curious. Hi there. You're the bookseller, right? I see you already talked to Tild. How do you pronounce that name? Is it Tilde? Tild? I've never seen that name, and I feel so bad that I'm pronouncing it wrong. Did she know everything about you already? Yeah, how did this bitch know everything about me? Like, what the fuck? Yeah, she does that. Told me all about the review before I even started my job here. The second way, the Tilde. I already forgot how I said it. I hate the igual follow. Yeah, Cosmo's a great streamer. Y a veces cuando está haciendo el stream, nosotros está poniendo una redeem que dice Mexican accent. para la broma. But yeah. Okay, so Tild. Yeah, she does that. Told me about the review before I even started my job here. How does this bitch know everyone and everything all at once? That's so weird. Okay, so Tild. Oh, para preguntarle a Ken también, ¿cuál es tu libro favorito para leer? Summon the mage? We're summoning the mage? My problem is that I think I have the mage. There he goes. Oh, I'm talking about the book Stormy review. It's the local paper. Yeah, I sort of write for them. Pero entiende más rápido inglés de barrio que el formal. It's easier to learn like regular, like everyday English is better than learning formal. I'm sorry, none of us speak formal. Cliffhanger, hanging from a cliff, and that's why he's called Cliffhanger. Can't hold on much longer. I don't know if you guys grew up with Between the Lions, but it was a TV show on PBS. My name's Fern Estrada. Glad to meet you. Your arrival is kind of the only interesting thing that's happened around here in a while. So you'll have to excuse my nosiness, but it's sort of my job to write about you now. Is it though, bitch? Is it? I don't think it's your job. I think you're just nosy. How about you help me out by answering a few of my questions, and I'll give you a free subscription in return. Sir, do you think we read in this game? Do you think that we read? Ugh, how dare you? Aba si lo que dice en inglés. My favorite book is any of Osamu Dazai. Oh. Anything by Osamu Dazai. I actually don't recognize that name. I'm gonna look that up. You might appreciate the events calendar, and people often sell used books in the classifieds. Now, chat, do you prefer, like, physical books? Or, like, how do you say? So, do you prefer physical books or digital books? How do you say? ¿Prefiere libro real o digitales? Because a veces yo prefiero cuando yo puedo aguantar mi libro. For me, I like to hold my books. I like physical books. I don't mind reading digital when I'm on the go and I'm gonna like travel a lot and I need to hold on to a lot. And sometimes when I'm on my computer, I'm like, fuck it, I'll download a PDF. But I prefer holding my books. There's just something about the smell of a book, the tactile feelings, the listening of the pages. It just grinds my gears in the right way. It scratches the brain real good. Right, so for the record, what made you come to Book Stonebury? Do I want an adventure? Search for where I belong, or needing an escape? I don't know, I feel like, you know what? I wanted an adventure. I like to hold things. Got the real stuff. Just gotta hold that book. Either works for me. Digital unless it's fancy. Well, I know you collect art books. I think I needed both because I kind of like being able to zoom in on like my digital stuff. So like when it comes to art books, I want both because sometimes I make what's in the art book like my background on my screen. You know? Oh, wow. I kind of feel the same way. I hope it works out for you. Okay, and what's your first impression of the town so far? Bitch, we literally just walked in and somebody was being mad fucking nosy. Friendly, I think? Don't worry, it really is. People might be meddlesome, but they only have the best intentions, do they? Thank you so much for the little interview. I really appreciate it. And I promise, you'll have your first copy of the review by tomorrow morning. I'll have a look at your selection now, if you don't mind. See you around. Now, bitch, what do you like to read? What does he read? How do I know? He reads travel books? Okay. Happily Ever After cookbook. Such a great cover art. Are these real books? Hold on. No, wait. I want to pause this. Pause. 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 Let me pause it. I don't want to screenshot this. Pause. Puta. I already forgot the book, guys. I forgot the book. I want to know if these are real books that they're, like, saying. Because that was a cookbook. I don't love cookbooks. Maybe it'll tell me like the list of books after everything is said and done. Also, I gotta look up what Ken just said. What was the name of that? Osamu Dazai. Osamu Dazai. A Japanese novelist and author. A reflection of no longer human. You know what? I'm gonna add that to my list. Thank you for the lurk, Cosmo. Alright, we did alright today. This art is really cute. This is definitely going to be a super cozy game. I don't know how much of it I'll do on stream. Sometimes if a game is way too cozy and it's just kind of like we're just sitting here being little ñañeros, it might be one of the ones I end up just doing at home. Bookstony review filled with articles, events, and items for sale. Thanks, Fern. Oh, this is cute. I like that it's like an actual newspaper we can go through. This is nice. I like these little details. They're so for me. Oh my god. Alright. Tiny bookshop rolls into Bookstoneberry. Bookstore newcomer turns new page. Have you ever dreamt of going on an adventure and starting a humble business abroad? That's precisely what this tiny bookshop operator has done, choosing our very own Bookstoneberry as their latest destination. When asked about their first impression, the fresh-faced bookseller finds Bookstoneberry to be very friendly. Find out more about this new and exciting shop by visiting the waterfront tomorrow. Oh my god, guys, that's us! We're doing it! It's so cute! Game, please. Game. You can check today's and tomorrow's weather. It's gonna be sunny both days. And we got events. And look at the money. Here you can see money in our pocket. And all the books you own in your shop and in storage. Looks like they're running a little low. They are. In the classified section, you can acquire used books to replenish your stocks. Let's give it a try and press buy. Wait, I didn't want that one! Facts. Crime. Drama. Fantasy. Kids. Classic. And travel. The classified section will sometimes have their bits and bobs. Let's pick up this lonely cactus. But what if I don't want the lonely cactus? A bit prickly, but has a heart of gold. While equipped, plus 2% to drama sale chance and plus 2% of danger? What the fuck is danger? Alright, if I want to close the newspaper, but I want to buy more books. Hold on, hold on. Let's see. That was free. Hell yeah. I do want to know the books we sell are the actual books. And I want to see vintage kids books. I'm buying up. Alright, we got a good stock here. We got a lot of drama. Jesus Christ. More drama for your mama. Let's give this lonely cactus a new home. From here, you can open the newspaper and customize your bookshop. And we can customize our bookshop. Oh! Wait. Some items can increase your sale chance for certain genres or change the effectiveness of other items. Watch out though, sometimes this comes at the expense of another genre. Equipping some items will also increase your daily expenses, so keep that in mind. What the fuck? Select an item and press to see what it does. Okay. Alright. Alright, so we did the thing. It's done. Oh, I could really like... look at that. We can actually decorate inside, y'all. That's really cute. I love this. Hello, little cactus that probably won't get enough light. Alright, our drama sales go up. Okay, I'm done. Let me out. Let me out. Let me out. Wait. Wait. How do I get out? Oh, we could decorate the outside too? That's wild. Motherfucker. Motherfucker. Just stay. Okay. Ooh, we can change the color? Ooh, I want a darker green. But that's just me. Once you're satisfied, you're in your interior, hold Y to save and return. Book signs. A sign that says books. And a folding table? What? Aw, I love guest books. Okay, so I'm not gonna lie. As much as I love guest books because they're cutesy wootsy, dudes, I'm just an asshole. So every time I go to like these, like I could leave a guest book, I say some fucking wild shit. I think I went to an art museum not that long ago, and I wrote something that I sent to my friends in chat to remind them, where I just was like, technically eggs are fried chicken. Like, scrambled eggs counts as fried chicken. And I'll just, like, write that in the book and walk away. People, if you sold more than books... Oh! Okay, I like. Wait, no, I want to do other stuff. Wait!
Hi there,
Shelves? Okay, I don't got much. I want a book sign. Books! Oh, but now you can't read it. Oh, it's because it's so... dark green. Shit. I'm not good at this. No.
Shout out to Simple I Said.
Alright, well.
I hope you brought cookies.
No, I gotta fix this. Hey, Selic, how's it going? Well, this really works out for your new, if you're your new, your new VTuber lore kind of deal. What you think about it? Of course. Alright, hold on. Where am I gonna put it? Put my here, and you guys don't get to sit. That's my little guest book, and if it rains, goodbye guest book. Okay, but I do need to change my paint now because you can't see my sign. But I love green. Maybe the inside will be green. Hey! Okay, so there's some things that are wonky here. Should we go emo? Look at that. So emo. So hardcore. Where are you? And I'm so sorry. We're reading books by the seaside. Standing? Oh. I'm trying to get used to the controls. Hanging. Oh, so as I do, what is this dangerous thing? Why is there a category for dangerous, y'all? I only got 2 plants. I want more. I mean, but at least you can read that. But I kind of want to change the roof. I don't want the roof to be black. It's going to get hot. Oh, that just looks horrible. Oh, I can change the... That just looks so bad. Oh my god. Oh no. Oh no. Wait, no. That was fine. No. Why? Okay, but I didn't realize we can change a table. So, yeah, that's gonna be black. Haha. Can I change the shutters? I hope I could change the shutters. Nope, I can't. Alright. This is... Alright, we're confirming. We're confirming. We can change it later. Like, crime docu or thriller. That's what I'm wondering. They're not very, like, specific, you know? Welcome to Bookstormberry. Each day you can pick a location to visit on the map. Going to location has travel costs. Oh, lovely. Which is based on your daily expenses as well as parking fees for the location. Oh, so they decided to be very realistic with this game. You unlock more locations as you go. For now, let's pick the waterfront square again. I want to go to like a book con or something. So when I was in New York, I loved going to the Strand. It's the biggest bookstore in New York City, right? And it's, dude, it's massive. You can get lost for, I would get lost for like a whole day. And if I knew I couldn't spend all day, I would go to Kunikunya right after. And then after that, I would go to, oh my god, what was the name of that fucking comic book store? I think Midtown Comics. That would be my entire Saturday and Sunday. I was willing to travel an hour and a half to Manhattan just to do that. But I didn't have a lot of money back then, which is good because imagine if I bought my body weight. I already have over 1,000 comics and I have more than 1,000 physical books. This is not even including the digitals. These are the books in your storage. Use L and B to select a genre to stocking your shelves. Okay. L or that's a place to select the genre on your shelf. Okay. Alright, we need some crime. Nice, this book is now in your shop. Hell yeah. Stocking more books of the genre increases the odds of people finding a book they would like within that genre. Check the sales chance by selecting the genre by pressing that thingy. Alright, I gotta put some classics. Alright, we're gonna put some classics. And some fantasy. I like fantasy books, but I'm very picky with my fantasy books. Scales and numbers stocked. Drama. Drama. Okay, so we're gonna... Hey, off. Get off. Get off. Okay. Alright, we're gonna add... No! Get off. I want it to look nice. Okay, and then we're gonna do... Drama! We're not gonna have any rhyme or reason for any of this, y'all. Chaos! Chaos! Haha. Absolute chaos. I'm not gonna lie, I also tried my hand at writing books. I've gotten like little tiny little things here and there, but I ended up being in a lot of zines back in the day. Did you notice you can look around a location? Move your cursor to the edge of the screen and your view will follow. Whee! You can interact with things by navigating them with your cursor and pressing A. Let's pick up this boyo. Oh! I'm gonna touch this again. Hello, Mr. Seagull. I don't know why I like that sound so much. You're gonna be bald! Bald! Don't die? Are you alive? Oh, okay. I thought I killed it. I didn't think that was an option here. You stole my french fries! From the boardwalk, you fucker! This is what you deserve! No, I can't go any farther. Haha, fuck your surfboards. Fuck these surfboards too. Fuck your surfboards. Ha ha ha, fuck your light. I don't pay taxes here. You fix it. Oh. A coastal wildlife bookstore in Bay. Oh, sure. Most of the board is taken up with illustrations of the marine animals native to the local bay. You recognize a moon jellyfish with 4 purple circles. You remember seeing a stranded one at the far beach before. Their delicate tentacles are used to catch prey such as plankton, but are harmless to humans. You also see an image of a herring gull in flight. It has a characteristically bright orange spot on its otherwise yellow bill. These scavengers can seem menacing to humans, but they are trying to adjust to the increasing urbanization of their habitats. They are incredibly intelligent. For example, researchers have observed them shoplifting books, presumably using them in nests. What the fuck? They're gonna take my books and turn them into their nests? Nani? Lastly, there is a group of small gray acorn barnacles pictured, shown to look different above and below the water surface. Were you aware that the hard bumps often found on rocks and boats are actually the shell of small arthropods? An acorn's barnacles legs poke out from the top once the tide comes in and catch the plankton out of the water. Fascinating creatures. It feels like you have gained a whole new appreciation for the coastal critters today. No, I didn't want to read on. Fuck me. I wanted to pet the seagull. Oh. Seems like the telescope is out of order now. Best check back later. You know what I say to that? Fuck your lamp. Fuck this lamp too. Fuck your umbrella. Oh, I can't reach this lamp. Tee-hee-hee. Come on, come all! Write something silly in the guest book. Please refrain from drawing peanuts. Nah, you know what? Go ahead. Draw all the peanuts you want. Oh, it's getting nice. Yippee! We can draw all the penises we want. The shop is in the ship shape. Is ship shape. Look at all these people. Now I wonder what I want to do when I retire. Around the World in 80 Days is a lot better than the movie. Ha! There you are. I wanted to commend you on how much you've been livening up this place. I'm sure you'll want to branch out to other places in town now. My friend Mary owns a very successful cafe in the town center. If I call her up and get her to give you a parking space, you could get quite a few visitors. Good call. Yes, I know, dear. You can always trust me on these sort of things. It's decided then. Meet me out by the Café Liberté as soon as you can. Alright, we got a challenge. Oh, and while we're on the topic of showing your face, I heard our dear Walter is quite impressed with your wagon. Man, he likes the wagon on this thing. He's one of the local fishers. Why don't you go over there and introduce yourself? He should be back from his recent catch just now. He's got no eyes! Introduce yourself to Walt the sailor. You might want to write this down, love. Have an organized diary that will come in handy in your business. You know what? I still have quite a few unsold journals left over from my old shop. So here, why don't you take this one? Oh, thanks, Tild. There you go. I hope you make good use of it. Goodbye. We just got a journal. We just got a journal. We just got a journal. I'm gonna draw a peanuts in it. Open it at any time to check your progress. Okay, I gotta press that, and then I press my journal. It's quiet. Too quiet. This is the total number of books you sold here. Check back here for hints and events. Looks like this page holds little postage stamps to mark your moments in Bookstonebury. You collect these stamps as making contributions around town. You can also see your progress towards the stamps as well as hints and extra info. Select the stamp and press A to see more information. Ahoy, mateys! Introduce yourself to Walt the sailor. He's usually sitting by the stairs at the waterfront. Oh, look at that. Peel him! Also, hi, Peel him, welcome in. Peel Why? Was I already cursing? Is peanuts a bad word? I'm gonna set the timer. Do I curse that much even when I'm not in a horror game? Oh boy. I'm surprised my sister lets me around her kids. Alright, I got my timer a little over 5. Also, I hope you're having a great day, PLM. I gotta answer back on Discord. I just got back on and then started streaming. Holy shit. Let's see. Look at all these characters we can... Oh god! On this page, you can see the different items and effects currently affecting your workshop. Also, I hope your new job is working out really well. And, you know, it's going smoothly if you already started. We just figured out yours clues. Yours clues! I used to do that voice to piss off my nephew. He was actually a little scared of Blue. And this is also from the sister who tormented me with Chucky. So... So I would go around following around the house going "Pow, pow, 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 pow," and it would like horrify him. And when he couldn't sleep at night, my sister's like, "Why?" And I was like, "You know why. You know." I love the danger aspect. It's so funny to me. Oh, this is a problem. I'm gonna want to buy more books, chat. And I still haven't finished one of mine that I just bought. I hope I find A Time to Kill. Orlando. Can't have too many. Oh my god, they're buying so quickly. I love the fact that we are somehow very handicap accessible, despite the fact that we're very small. Because I'm just looking at this, right, chat? That is probably not wide enough for 2 people to stand next to each other, but we just saw 4 people come out and one of them was in a wheelchair. How did that work? The physics, the math, it ain't mathin'. Hey, what are you doing here? So I assume you'd be at the beach like everyone. Oh, I'm so sorry. I already forgot that you're new. You just seem to fit in so easily. So sorry. Sorry. Here, I'll show you how to get to the far beach, in case you want to drop by here soon. This spot is a popular destination for families in the summer. Ah, yes, because when I go to the beach, I want a book. I am not being sarcastic. If I'm going to a beach, I want a book, chat. Hammer space. I'm not really a beach person myself. I am not a beach person either, but I'm sure the crowd there will need some of your reading material. Everyone's wearing the same color clothes. Can I restock in the middle of everything? It will tell you. We'll go because we're like, I get like a wicked farmer's tan from working in my garden. And I'm just like, man, I gotta even this out. We went to the fucking beach one time, and we sat there going, can we go home yet? And they looked at me like, did you even out? I was like, no. Do you want to go? Yes. I just don't like the feeling of sand. I can't swim. I mean, I don't mind doing, like, I would like to do sand castles if they didn't, like, skeeve me out, you know? Also, we should probably talk to this guy. Sup, dude? Ahoy, kiddo. How's it going? Ahoy, mateys. Looks like you got a good sturdy vessel there. I got some old items lying around, which I thought you might like. See if any of it's to your liking. Ooh, a glow. We don't have money. No, thank you. My friends tell me you got some decent cargo on board, too. They've been specially enjoying your travel and classic novels. Guess I have to be careful. I might be outsold by your. Why don't we make a bet? If you can make 20 sales to my buddies, I'll admit defeat. Oh, okay, so we have to force some sales on the sailors. We're forcing sales on the sailors. Eh? Haha. I'm looking forward to a little competition, kiddo. Good luck. Suffer. Suffer! Wink wonk. Oh, I can't swim! I can't! And it's because I'm an asshole! Damn it! I gotta add time to the clock. I only had 30 seconds left, too. I gotta add another minute. Alright, 2 minutes. I was so close. I can't swim! And the irony is, I literally grew up by the water. So, where I'm from, Aguadilla, literally, we were like a 5 to 10 minute walk from the beach, depending which way you took and where you wanted to be at the beach. And my dad was very much like, no, she is not going to have swimming lessons. We will teach her the Spanish way. And my mom's like, no. And he's like, yes, what's the worst that can happen? So here's the thing, chat. That was the summer I was learning how to hold my breath. And I got really, really good at it. I could hold my breath for a long time. And I didn't scare easily at that point. So it was really hard to like make me just like open my mouth and like freak out or anything. No jump scares. And if I was in pain, I learned not to like freak out, just like take it. And my father did what every father wants to do to their kids. And threw me into a lake. He threw me into the lake and I went, I held my breath. I sank to the bottom. It wasn't a deep lake. It was just one of those man-made lakes. It had to be like at least like 6 feet deep or something, a little bit more. I don't remember. All I know is I held my breath, sank to the bottom, and walked out. And my dad's like, you can't do that every time. And I was like, try me. So he would go back to the pier. I would take a deep breath. He would throw me in, repeat. He did this like 4 or 5 times. And then he went, you know what? Fine. Drown. See if I care. And because of spite, I never learned how to swim. Now might be a good time to buy them. Oh yeah, although you could wait longer and risk someone else buying them first. Items in the seasonal section have a much slower turnover, so there's no need to hurry. And then we moved into the city. You think we're swimming in the city? You think we're swimming in New York? You think we wanted to... My mom refused to go to Coney Island. Like, my mother also can't swim. So we would go to the beach and my dad would refuse to come, and I never got to like learn how to swim. And the irony is that if I was born a boy, I don't think this would have been an issue, because the one thing that I really like doing, and I hate the sexism in my family so much, is I love fishing. I love fishing. So I'll do it from the pier, but because I can't... Oh, that scared me. The timer is up! I can fucking curse again! Fuck! Bitch! Ass! Slut! Tonto! Puta madre! Anywho. So much for a cozy game chat. So... I always wanted to go on the boat with him to go fishing with him. And he's like, well, you can't swim, so you can't go on the boat. And I was like, fine, I'll just be on the fucking pier. Caught a shark, though, so I'm pretty darn cool. Alright, items in the seasonal section have a much slower turnover, so there's no need to hurry. But be sure to snatch them up before the season ends. Okay, so it's gonna be sunny tomorrow. Okay, it's gonna be sunny. Noted. Never take you on boats. Thank you for the hydrates. Also, I'm not gonna lie, I don't have my sea legs. Oh, I should unshrimp. So I don't have my sea legs. I went on a carnival cruise when I was 16. And here I thought I was a badass bitch, y'all. Ooh, comedies and tragedies. Gothic horror? Sorry. We're gonna have horror now. Oh, it's still crime and all that. That's annoying. We don't have enough money. Damn, we're broke, chat. So we went to this carnival cruise, and I was like, yeah, I'm on a boat. I'm so cool. Like, this is fine. And I passed out on the floor. I got so nauseous, and I was holding on for dear life. I called my friends on my little flip phone and go, guys, I'm dying. Guys, this is how I go. I'm gonna be bested by a damn fakakta carnival cruise. I was just, and my mom's like, we have to go because they're gonna show us how to like survive the boat. And I just looked my mother dead in the eyes and go, just let me die. And you're like, no, they're gonna show you how to do the lifeboats and what to do when the boat is sinking. What are you gonna do when that happens? I was like, either I'm unable to get up on this floor when it does happen and I die, or I follow you and survive. I feel like I have good chances. And she's like, but you can't swim. And I was like, then let me go. Just let me go. And I just stayed on the floor. And I could not get up. Well, I went to the party. She learned how to do all that stuff. Came back. I was still on the floor. She kicked me out the bathroom at one point because she's like, I gotta shower and get ready for bed. She had to drag me by my ankles into the room. Left me there as I was just like, just let me go. I got over it the next day. But my poor cousin, the entire trip was in bed suffering. But one day I will go on a boat and fish. I'm gonna be a big girl and do that. Can I please grab these books, please? Okay. Drama! Okay, let's see how many we have of each. Alright, we need some fantasy. We love a little purple in our life. We're gonna need 1 or 2 classics. Now we're gonna need more drama. No! I wonder why crime is underneath, like, horror. I mean, I know some of them are horrific, but come on. Let's put the grays together. Fantasy. Classic. Travel. I feel like I have too many kids' books. You see, the kids listen to the rap music. Yeah, because we're not selling a lot of... Okay. Here we go. I should take like a short 3-day cruise and see if I have my sea legs. I don't get motion sick by anything like cars and small boats. Unsure about big ass cruise ships though. You should test that. You should take yourself on a cruise. Oh, this area is so cute. Guess what, seagull? I want a pet pigeon. I don't know why I just thought that. Maybe because I'm petting all these seagulls. Fuck your light! Fuck your flowers! Fuck this light too. Fuck this light. Fuck that light. Fuck that light. Just cause I can. Can I knock this down? I want to knock something down. Let me knock it down. Let me be a menace to society. Let me be a menace. Oh, I can tap the tree. These are horrible for walls, by the way. They just like drain them so bad and then they start cracking them. Oh, found you. Like, I've ridden on some big ferries in places, even in Japan, and those didn't do it. Huh, so I wonder how you would do on it. I think you'd be fine on a big boat then. Pigeons and doves are pretty chill pets by bird standards. I'm sorry, but doves are so stupid. You guys have heard me complain about the turtle doves in my in my area. At this point, I don't know how they survive. Open? Your bookshop can also be impacted by unexpected sources, such as weather, visitors, or special states. You can always read up that something does by looking up tool tips. Honestly, chat, if I could retire, I would love to have like a little bookstore / coffee shop. So between the few of us who are here in chat, right? I was actually, right before the pandemic, was about to open my own cafe. And then the pandemic happened. I was like talking to lawyers, trying to figure out how to do an LLC. I was learning from a lot of people in commissaries, and I was working on my own recipes. And I won't tell you guys the name because who knows, maybe I'll end up doing it in the future. But like I wanted to have my own little like Latino coffee shop. and I wanted it to be heavy on books and heavy on art, but I also wanted a photography studio in the back because, you know, as a photographer, I thought it'd be really cool. And I was like, oh, do little classes, be able to do stuff like that, like a little community place. And then COVID happened, so it never happened, so who knows? Yeah, but who knows, maybe the ocean's the beast that conquers me, makes me motion sick, but I feel like you can conquer it back. You'd be like, you bested me today, bitch, but not tomorrow. It's fine, we already guessed it, yours yums. Imagine. It's yours yummies. Oh, ew, I just felt disgusted saying that. Oh. That's a word I won't say again. It's so on-goth of me. There you are. Oh, look, we got our little stamp. Collecting stamp, bitches. But I had so much fun. And the thing is, I'm not a really good pastry, like, chef. Like, I can make pastries. Don't get me wrong. I can bake like nobody's business. I just was not good at making it pretty. But I did have fun, like, learning the science behind it and blending some, like, traditional to something more new agey. I was mixing stuff from... So there's a lot of dishes we have in Puerto Rico that are bean based the same way that Japan has them. So I was doing some like Japanese Puerto Rican fusions because I was like, oh, they have ube, we have like sweet beans, like what can I do with this? Like I was having fun doing stuff like that. So every once in a while I look at like my sketchbook, which again, I'm not a drawer, so it was really funny, like looking at the stick figures and the squares and all that with the little tiny notes. And I'm just like, maybe I should come back to this, or it might be about time, maybe 10 years from now, have a nice little nest egg and be like, you know what, let me do this, let me try this. It seems like Mariam has her hands full with the cafe again, but I'm sure she'll drop by later. Now, I have something you might help me with. I've been cleaning out my old shop for months now, selling the small pieces at the flea market. This Saturday, I'm trying to move the more bulky items to the market. Help an old bookseller out, will you? They'd fit well into that little wagon of yours. I thought he was big. Thank you. Just pick them up and bring them with you on the market on Saturday. You gotta move it, move it, move it. I owe you, and I'll make sure there'll be lots and lots of customers in it for you. Yeah, bitch, buy my books. Lady, I added so many... Give me a hand here, please? Sometimes people will ask for help if they can't find what they're looking for. Hello, dear. Listen close to people's requests and try to pick up on a book... Blah, blah, blah. Apparently I never spoke English before in my life. Listen closely to people's requests and try to pick up on what kind of book they're looking for. Oh, this is a hard difficulty, apparently. Hello, dear. Bonus points if it was written by a woman. I wouldn't mind something with a detective. I'm a bit obsessed with crime novels. Okay. Alright, so crime. Okay. I'm gonna put so much crime here. Around the World in 80 Days. Jules Verne. No, we'll have something tomorrow. Oh, there's more than one. I was like, huh? See, that was, there we go. That was the one I was like, is this an actual book? Chat, hold on, I gotta Google. I'm Googling. Alright, I'm gonna save that because I want to read that book later. Un momento. Cook as you are. Oh my god, it is a real book! I mean, I don't know what I expected, but it is a real book! Let's see. Cook as you are, recipes for real life, hungry cooks in messy kitchens. Alright, looks like I'm gonna be talking to Libby. Okay, yeah, this is gonna be, yep, okay. Adding that to my list. Oh, this game is dangerous, chat. This game is dangerous. Oh no, my TBR is gonna be out of control. No, my TBR. Okay, she wants a detective, so this ain't gonna work. Paper Towns. John Green. Oh my god, I actually did read this book. That's so funny. The Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo. Holy shit. This historical drama follows Evelyn Hugo, an old Hollywood star. She perseveres her spicy, tell-all biography full of highs, lows, love, and tragedy. Game of Thrones, you're fucking kidding me. That's funny. Oh, look, The Outsiders. I actually love that book. That was actually one of my favorite books when I was younger. There was a movie too with Patrick Swayze that I kind of liked. I was so unironically constantly going, stay gold, pony boy, stay gold. Death Note? What? No way, there's fucking manga, y'all! Volume 1, when the power over life and death falls onto the hands of Light Yagami, the young student vows to use it for good, but deaf god Ryuk might have other plans. They got fucking... It's poggers. It's poggers.
Please.
Alright. Avatar The Last Airbender? A senseless power. Okay, I'm looking at the wrong books, but I just want to see. Oscar Wilde! The Happy Prince and Other Tales. No. HTML 1998? Holy shit. Unnecessary Reader's Viewpoint. An epic manhwa series. Oh my god, there's a manhwa in here. Brings a whole new twist on the reverse isekai trope. Dokja Kim is the only reader of an obscure online novel, so when the dystopic events of the story suddenly occur in real life, he might be the only one who can still rewrite fate. I haven't heard of that one, but I'm just gonna take a picture of that. I'm gonna a little screenshot with my little snipping tool, because I want that book. I'm gonna read that. The Willows. The Handmaid's Tale. Also read that. Toni Morrison. She's actually one of my favorite writers. I don't know if I've heard anyone quote The Outsiders in a while. I like that it's required reading. It's one of those books that like really stick with you. And the movie was actually pretty on point. The writer was actually the nurse in the scene for Soda Pop. My little soda pop. The Martian Chronicles. Red, White, and Royal Blue. I bought this book. I never read it though. It is sitting in my TBR, but it's been sitting there for like four years. The Murder of Roger Ackroyd. Agatha Christie, the famous whodunit, harbors a twist you might not have seen coming. As a detective, Hercule Poirot leaves retirement to review the crime scene. All signs point to a locked room that no one could have gotten into. Okay, we might have to recommend this one. Agatha Christie is a classic. Dan Brown. I had a Dan Brown phase. After the funeral. Usually, death precedes a funeral, but with this English family, things go awry quickly, and only detective can help them find who done did it now? What the fuck? Why do we have three copies of The Outsiders? In cart. Oh, they both die at the end. Guys, this book broke me. This book. So, Adam Silvera, right? And like obviously you already know what's gonna happen, right? They both die in the end. So life expiration date is non-negotiable in this heart-wrenching story of two teenage boys spending their last 24 hours together. A story of love, hope, and death. So you know they're gonna die. You spend the entire book knowing how it's gonna end, but the build up to that moment, because they don't say it in the beginning, you know, they know they're gonna die. So this is in a society where they figured out that you'll get a phone call and it's like, hey, guess what? Today's your last day alive. And so the world kind of caters to you because they know that you can go at any moment now. So they'll like have like these special experiences for the next 24 hours. You get to use a subway for free. Everything that you would do, like your meals are free as long as you show them that you got the call. And people are like trying to live out their last day, but sometimes they'll just get the phone call and die, and others they have to the end of the day to like the last second. And a lot of the stories are somehow interconnected of that moment. But while following these two guys, I cried so hard at the end of this book. And there is a prequel that's called The First to Die. And that was actually I read it first and then I listened to the audiobook. And the voice actors they chose to do for the audiobook, my heart, guys. And it's a young adult novel and it's a quick read. It's only like 300 pages, right? I was sobbing. I called It's actually after it was done. I was like, It's! And then, like, I got so connected to the characters. I was so sad. The Seven Husbands. That's another book that I bought, and it's just been sitting on my TBR. Catching Carps. Oh, look, It! That book is really... I don't know if anybody's actually read it, but that book is massive. That's not a little book. A lot of Stephen King's books tend to be really short. Like Dolores Claiborne was under 300. A lot of his books are like under 500 pages, but Oh, it says right here. Look, it's over 1,000 pages. That shit goes. James Patterson, I was also kind of a fan of him, and then I don't know, they started getting a little monotonous after a point. But then I found out that he has like ghostwriters. Just a story. Why we still tell fairy tales? That's cute. Feminist queer crip. I have this book, but I didn't read it yet. Obu Henderson, Game of Thrones, Jules Verne, Journey to the Center of the Earth. Isn't that a movie too? Persepolis, A Story of Childhood. My niece actually really likes this book. Fake, Volume 1. No, my God. They got BL. They got BL. The Book of Tea. Aw. Around the World in 80 Days. I've never read it or watched a movie, but maybe this book. All right, let me request this. She was wouldn't mind something with a detective. All right. Here we go. Here you go. A perfect recommendation. Hobbyist bookseller successfully recommended a book. Teehee. I read it when I was like 8. I still have my physical copy. Oh, I still have mine too. It's a good book. It's been so long since I've read it though, because a lot of these books I did read. I'm not gonna lie, I read some of these books a little too young. Like Dolores Claiborne was my favorite book when I was 9 years old, and I got in trouble, chat, at school, because you have to write. Obviously, you need to write book reports when you're like 9. Yeah, I didn't realize that was not something I was supposed to be reading, but my mom kind of gave me free reign because when it came to books, because she was not. My mom's not a reader. She's math. My mother's STEM. Like this bitch was way ahead of shit when it came to mathematics. Me, nah. So she never really paid attention to what I was reading because I don't think she understood what I was reading. And plus my aunt gave it to me. My aunt was like, oh, you love to read. Here, I have all these books that I'm done with. And she just throws them at me. And I'm like, fuck yeah, books. Because my mom didn't want to spend money on them. And I remember reading Dolores Claiborne. And I'm like, whoa, this is so good. I wrote a 4-page book report on it. And then I went to Catholic school growing up. The principal called my mother. And we had to have a meeting for reading lascivious books, as they put it, reading lewd books and writing stories about it. And I don't know if anyone here has read Dolores Claiborne. It's not lewd. It really isn't. I mean, there is a topic of sexual assault that they mention that obviously is not for kids, but it was the story of a woman who's been abused. It was the story of a woman being abused in this old town, and she's like falling to pieces and with a horrible husband, and she learns how to kill him, and then her daughter is trying to figure out like who did it. Like it was this whole thing. There's a movie with Kathy Bates with it. I've never watched the movie, but I'm gonna watch it because I heard they changed the ending and they changed a few things around it and they focused more on the daughter's point of view of it. But it is a great book. Same. My mom knew I was good at reading and loved horror, so she's like, okay, you can read it. It's fine. And it was. You're gushing over books. Yes, I can gush over books for days. Like, chat, if you could see what's on my desk right now. Let's see what's on my desk. What do I have that I'm currently reading? I am picking out stuff from my Stardew Valley cookbook. I am... Oh my god, this is heavy! When Southern Women Cook, I bought this a few weeks ago, but it is massive. It is. Oh my god. This thing is fucking... I could kill somebody with this book. In Minecraft. It is over 600 pages with 300 recipes and contributions from 70 Southern women and the history and the food history of the South. And I just recently finished a book by John Green. Oh my god, what was the name of it? I hate the fact that I don't remember titles very well. My memory is not that great. I know it's about tuberculosis. Hold on. John Green TB. Okay. It was written in 2019, but I just got my hands on it. Everything is tuberculosis. It's the history and persistence of our deadliest infection. Which was very... I was reading that one time when I was talking to Michi in chat. I was like, Michi, did you know about the... Michi, did you want to know about the... Michi! And he's just sitting there like, uh-huh. And he's like playing TFT. And I'm reading this while we're hanging out. I'm like, Michi, you got... But it was a good book. I did finish it. I love John Green's work. I love anything like history and science and food related. And he's got such a way of writing And like it's not going to be extremely detailed because he does provide all his sources, so I started going down a rabbit hole. Him and what was the other book? So I am so bad with names. I think it's Michael Pollan. I'm going to double check chat. Yes, it's Michael Pollan. So one of my favorite writers about food in general is Michael Pollan, and one of my favorite books that I go back to reread a lot is The Omnivore's Dilemma, which is a natural history of our 4 meals, and it is a great book. I highly, highly recommend. I remember it was written back in 2005. I was going into high school, I believe. Yeah, I was, and I had started falling down like the rabbit hole of food chat, and it's true. It's just like how much food has changed, not just in the States, but in the world in the past 100 years, and why that is actually making it harder for us to eat, not even including the way how like politics, perils, and pleasures like work against the way that we eat. It's a good read. And I think it's a pretty quick read too, and it's got a lot of great sources, and he writes great books. It's like 400 pages. Could easily knock that down soon. Okay, I'm gushing. I gotta stop. I have a game to play. But here I am going off about food chat and books. My bad. I know it's on brand. It is on theme, but still. Whoa, the detective character sounds fascinating. I might have found someone's favorite book. They'll buy this one and keep shopping. No problem. Wow, your customers just became inspired. Inspired customers. Whenever you successfully recommend a book, all of your customers become inspired to pick up a book for a short time. This happens and increases all sale across all genres. Hell yeah, let's make that money! Also, chat, if you just want a free place to get books, your local library has an app online that can connect to your Kindle and all these good things, so you can read books while using your local library card never leaving your seat. I download them on my computer. I download my audiobooks and listen to them in the car using Libby. 10/10 recommend. And if push comes to shove, sometimes YouTube has like the readers or the authors reading their books, especially when they're nonfiction. Toni Morrison. I love her books. You can like listen to the author read their books as well, so you don't, if you're not a big reader, and if you're like me and you think that they're too, like a little too slow paced, you can always speed it up. Alright, I'm gonna stop gushing. Yeah, read, bitches. Read a book, motherfucker! Okay, they keep saying around the world in 30 days. Oh, okay. Dreadful weather. Romance is a must-have for me, but I usually don't go for thrillers. Persuasion is one of my all-time favorites. Okay, so we have to do romance. Maybe you notice that some books can show up across different genres. This doesn't impact how a customer perceives the book, but can use it to recommend books in a genre where your customer might have not been looking. Okay, so it's gotta be romantic. Oh no, not that. Do you want to read it? There's romance in it, kinda, maybe, if you like really squint your eyes. This book sounds good too. Just a story. Why we still tell fairy tales. I feel like that is in my, like, I'm gonna screenshot this too. Oh, this is horrible for me, y'all. Woodworking tips. Oh my god, medieval carpentry. Unearth ancient techniques and bring medieval craftsmanship back to life. Persepolis. A book of tea. Fancy a spot of tea? Okay, Alice is Newton. Physics for babies. I mean, this is technically a romance book, but we'll see if we find something better. Nope. Nope. You're gonna read it and you're gonna like it. Alright, Red, White, and Royal Blue is a, but what book is Persuasion? Like, it didn't give me, so here's the thing. It's just saying Persuasion, but it doesn't give me, like, the author. What if I put romance book? Because that will give me a better, I don't read a lot of romance books, so that makes it a little. Oh, by Jane Austen. Okay. Published in 1817. Holy shit. Okay, so she likes the classics. I have to literally read a synopsis of this real quick. Oh, so she likes the drama. She wants drama. Oh, I gotta hit up Ella and be like, Ella, I'm playing a game about books, and we chat about books every once in a while, and we have very similar tastes, so I gotta bother her later. Okay, so she wants drama. We might be able to do Red, White, and The Outsiders. Why do I have 2 copies? Who am I kidding? I always have 2 copies of a lot of books. Because sometimes I forget I only own one. Alright, we're gonna try Red, White, and Royal Blue. It's probably not gonna be the best, but here you go. We're gonna try. Perfect! Red, White, and Royal Blue sounds lovely. I hope they get together. No spoilers. Hell yeah, bye, bitches, bye. Get me out of poverty. Let me keep doing this. Oh! They're a flapper now. Tee-hee-hee-hee. Aw, I wish I could keep them closed. Give me some power in this game. Fuck your light. Alright, I think we did pretty well today. Oh, what's this? He's got a book on his head. He looks like the Quaker Oats man. Now I want oatmeal. Closing up shop for today. Alright, it's gonna be sunny and sunny. What's today? Thursday? I don't want to death spell. Comedies and tragedies. Man, we're not making a lot of. Let's see what we get with this. Alright, that's a good, quite a good collection there. I'll tell you what.
Welcome to the key.
Hey, Barter Wolf, thank you for getting your daily lollipop. How's it going? We are selling books. It is quite quaint. Ooh, let's go to the beach. Beach, let's go. Oh, wait. Say. Alright, so drama's gonna go up, but let's add a little bit of crime. We're being very cute today because we are owning our little book place. Alright, what's the blue? We need more travel. There's a lot of traveling in this people like here. Alright, I got 4. I'll do 1 more kids. No! What did I do? My travel book. No. Alright, we'll put a travel here. Maybe 1 more classic. Alright, I feel like this is a good... I think we need more bookshelves. We can never have enough shelves, chat. We can never have enough shelves. I hope you're starting off your Monday on a good note. I still can't believe it's Monday, chat. I will tell you on Saturday, because Itz and I had so many birthday parties we had to go to, and we were going to things back to back to back. I'm going to explore this real quick. We were going to places back to back. I drank so much on Saturday that I ended up having like a small little breakdown because I thought it was Sunday, and I was like, I can't. I need to sleep. I don't want to go to work tomorrow. I'm not. Is that a skull? Oh. Fuck your umbrellas. Teehee. I'm gonna turn off this light too if I can. I can't. I'm too far. Bullshit. So, like, Saturday night I was crying, like, I don't want to go to work. I'm not ready. And it's like, it's Saturday. Oh, thank God. I was so sad, chat. And then I was so happy. We were just watching Sasaki Miyano, the movie, and you know, we're just going off about like, oh my god, this is like, oh, we finally get to see the movie, da 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 da. And there I was like crying because I didn't want to go to work the next day. I was having such a good time. The ADHD kicked in hard there. It did.
Excuse me, could I get a book, please?
No.
Give me a fact book. Also, I wouldn't mind something niche.
Yep, I already finished the last one. You want a fact book? You want to learn about HTML 1998? Liquor Buster. I feel like I could tell her the fairy tale one. You know, here.
Whoa, Persepolis. I'm not familiar with this topic yet.
No problem. You're welcome.
Yep, Persepolis is exactly what I was looking for. Thanks for letting me read here. My name is Harper, by the way. I'm gonna be back soon, okay? Bye.
Peace out, bitch. Happy reading. Get ready to get depressed. Nope, there she goes. Bye, Harper. Oh shit, I'm getting a lot more kids. Where are your parents? Do not drown. I do not see a lifeguard on duty. Sir, are you his adult? What is with all these floaties will do nothing. Have you ever heard of a rip wave? A tidal wave? A tsunami? Well, damn. I need your help, youngin'. I'm a youngin'. Hello, dear. Have you been? One kid's book, please. Do you have anything like Where the Wild Things Are? That's very... I should give him Newtonian physics for babies. No, I'm kidding. Huh. Where the Wild Things Are was really like... Did anybody remember reading that book as a kid? They used to creep me out a little bit, but I thought it was a fun story. Like the Wild Things. What book would be that? You know what? Let's try. Perfect. I haven't read that one since I was little. No problemo. Oh, she's got green hair. She's gonna buy a lot of books. Let's go. Where are your parents? Oh, I can't, like, update. I can't add books? That sucks. I didn't think I was gonna need so many kids' books. They have they do have manga. Barter was so, when we were browsing through our selection, we had Death Note. They had Death Note and Avatar. Well, I know Avatar The Last Airbender doesn't count as manga, but they did have, like, graphic novels and Death Note, and then they had manhwa, and they had BL. So I was like, holy shit. They really said, everyone's getting a book here. Okay, now I know when I go to the beach, I need to get more kids' books. Fuck yeah, they have to have BL. I remember, so in Japan, there was this, like, one bookstore that used to be inside of a fucking, how do you say, a museum. Because when you go in there, they have a huge fucking mammoth skeleton. But they also had, like, a really large collection of BL. And I remember I walked in, and I was like, wow, a major bookstore. And the lady looked at me, she goes, I show you. I was like, show me what? And she led me to that, and she's like, you just look like it. And I was like, thank you. Your English is great, by the way. She's like, yeah, because a lot of you girls come here. And I'm like, huh? That bitch clocked me so hard. But I did buy the entire... Yeah. But that's why I bought the Sasaki Miyano Japanese version. I was like, oh, yay. Like, in the actual, like, in the original text, I can maybe learn Japanese one day. Who knows? By reading it. Reminds me of the dinosaur jump from Welcome Senpai. I can't keep these. What do you mean? Oh god, I don't have a lot of money. Where is our money going? Okay, I think we gotta get rid of some of our crime. Alright, also I think it's where we're going, because this was 15. Okay, we gotta go to the waterfront for a little bit. We're a little poor right now, chat. Alright, we won't put too many kids, because there weren't... Okay, we'll do 3 kids books. People like travel here. Drama! They liked fact books too. And we'll do a fantasy, classic, and classic. There we go. It's Friday, Friday. Oh, but this is pretty. I'm really liking this. Come on, come all. Come here, bitches and bros and non-binary hoes. What up, my bitch? Teehehehe. Actually, I have so much fun doing that, but I do.
I better get
Yeah, fuck your bell. Hey, Niji, how's it going? Happy Monday. It's a dog! Who's a good dog? Who's a good boy? The little stray seems a bit hungry. Would you like to pet the dog? Yes? Oh, he's a little baby. Ahoy, I need some rescue. Oh, do you? Okay, let's see. I'm looking for a non-fiction book. I wouldn't mind learning about a new hobby. I'm a fan of books like the Royal Horticulture Society Encyclopedia of Gardening. Okay, yeah, I got something for you. Would you like to learn HTML? My lesbian experience with loneliness. A must-read for Josei fans. Le Courvoisier. Feminist, queer, and quip. Medieval I think the medieval carpentry would be for you. But hold on, let me see if I can find Death Note. Hold on. I think, unless somebody already bought it. Yep, here you go. There you go, Barter Wolf. Death Note. We're in, chat. We're in. But they only have volume 1. All according to Keikaku. Keikaku means plan. Like, I'll never forget watching that on YouTube. Oh, God. I still want to know why I have 2 copies of The Outsiders. Alright, where's the carpentry book? That medieval carpentry. Here you go. Oh, wow. Medieval carpentry. Sounds very interesting. No problemo. You're very welcome. Bye. Thank you so much for the subscription, Panda. Also, happy Monday, and thank you for getting your daily lollipop. Thank you for getting your daily lollipops, guys. I finally have time to read. I'm looking for something to do. You know, a new hobby. And I want to delve into the past. Something historical, please. The Book of Tea is one of my all-time favorites. Thank you for the lurk, Niji. Okay, so she needs to learn something.
Welcome to the cave, angry_panda86.
Okay, we could do that. The poems of Emily Dickinson. I actually like Emily Dickinson's work. I am doing well. We're back, ready, and delving into my favorite hyperfixation, books. How are you? How was your weekend? How was your week? Discovering the... We're also talking about our favorite books, what we like to read. Oh, a series of unfortunate events. It is very fun and very cozy. But also, if you're an avid reader, it's very bad for your wallet, because now I'm getting book recommendations in the game. Violets are blue. My lesbian experience with loneliness is really speaking to me right now. The Outsiders, Death Note, Senseless Power, Jane R. Journey to Sense of Omniscient Readers, Annihilation. Happily Ever After Cookbook. Oh, this kind of looks fun. You know what? I think you might like this because it's cooking and it's got some great stories, and I already have it on my TBR because of this game. Yeah, I just popped in and now my pockets are itching. It's so hard, right? And so many good recommendations. Like, there's some that I'm like, oh my god, they're still recommending this book? I read this book, and then I start talking forever. But now I already have like 7 new books I'm adding to my list. It's a problem. A problem, I say. It's been so long since I could catch a stream. Yogo, welcome in. I actually haven't streamed for a week, so I just haven't been around. It was the week of birthdays and doubles. All right, hopefully she likes this one. Oh, looks like you managed to surprise him with an unexpected pip. Oh, I didn't think much of the cover, but I'll definitely give it a go. They'll try this one and keep shopping. Yeah, keep buying. How you doing, Yogo? Right, I have to finish the 30 books I purchased in the past few years. It's a problem. Okay, so here's the thing, chat. Books can be divided into two hobbies. Buying books and actually reading them. You can technically make it a third when you decorate with books. I have that problem trying to figure out how I'm going to decorate, like, my bookshelves. Because they're all over the place. It also depends on, like... So, underneath my desk, I have my craft books. So, anything like watercolor, so my watercolor, sewing, embroidery, crafting, except for crochet and knitting, because I have so many of those that they need their own shelf. Then I have like my manga, and that's a whole nother thing. But then I have my manga in like the original Japanese. That's got like a mini thing next to my desk. And my current reading bookshelf, my cookbook shelf. Oh, guys, my I'll take a picture of my shelf that is just my cookbooks. It's all in my dining room. They're not even all out because I have some on my desk because I like to read, and I'm like planning the next few cooking streams. Also, chat, speaking of cooking streams, I may have invested a little bit of money into getting better stuff and larger stuff in order to cook better on stream. So my original pot that I was working with was only 2 quarts, so it was very little, and you guys could even tell that it was a little pot because in comparison to me it was it was normal size, but haha, I have fooled you all. So I bought a 5.5 quart electric pot that I will be able to cook in, and then I'll have that on the side for when we're making double dishes. I'm doing alright. I'm just waking up, eating breakfast at 10 a.m. like a normal person. 10 a.m. is like a normal time to eat. Oh, you meant p.m. You meant p.m. Whoops. I mean, you know, I say if you want to have eggs for dinner, do it. If you want to have eggs and that's breakfast and it's 10 p.m. and you broke your fast, that's what it is. It's breakfast. Ooh, cooking with your nice. Yeah, we made curry last Friday, which was a lot of fun. So that was my first ever like real cooking stream, and I had a good time, and I'm definitely going to try to do it at least once a month. So there are going to be more stream cooking. I have started planning the next 3. So we're definitely doing the lasagna soup, but I found my old like I found my mini oven, so that's going to be coming into my room. My problem is I also want to do a series of deep frying, and I got so bad. So I made like I was like trying to organize all of it, and I have like a little wish list up looking at it, and like, oh my goodness. Easy bake oven. No, like I got like an actual mini oven, like an electrical oven. So like a little, it's not cooking with a light bulb, but a convections oven, something like that, right? And I'm gonna have it in my room when I'm doing certain dishes. It's smaller, but like it'll just get the job done. And yeah, so what I think I might do, chat, because I do want to like invest into all the stuff, I want to get a fryer. I might just do a subathon, and everything for the subathon is just going to be for the cooking streams. I was talking to Magus the other day in It's, and I was like, man, I really just want to like keep cooking on stream, and I love doing the planning and all that, but I don't have like all the means to be able to do it. But now we got the steamer, we have the rice cooker, we have all the stuff that I used in conventions, and now I'm like, I'm gonna do this. This is what's gonna happen. I'm planning out so many ideas. I have been studying. Yes, I am studying because I love doing that little history and a little bit of the gastronomy part as well. So it's giving good eats, but I also love the history of food and like the purpose of it and what has changed. So yeah, it's definitely going to keep happening for a while, and I'll keep you guys posted when stuff happens. But next is definitely going to be lasagna soup, because I was trying to quarter that. I was like, it takes 32 ounces of water, and not even including like the 25 ounces of tomato sauce. Like, my pots are not big enough for this. And then you add the cheese and everything. Yeah, so we're doing soups for the fall and winter. Hot pot. I'm going to bounce around. I don't stick to one type of cooking style. So there's going to be Korean, there's going to be Japanese, there's going to be Latino, there's going to be American, there's going to be fusions. And the one thing that I'm enjoying the most is trying to cater to as many people as possible. So I'm trying to go for budget, for time, for the means. There's only so much I can do about allergies. There's just some things that, and even taste. Like, there's just some people who, I could give you the best recipe for pizza, but there's some people who don't like pizza, or they're allergic to some of the ingredients, and I'll do my best to do substitutions, but sometimes it doesn't work. And also just like tips and tricks to make it cheaper, easier, for low spoons day, for putting in a slow cooker. I am practicing the slow cooker series, and I want to plan like a meal prep day and show like tips and tricks on how to really expand on the meal plan. The only thing I will state right now, chat, that I am not going to do, and because it's very touchy, mostly because I don't like this for about food, I will not be doing calories. I am not doing macros or micros. I will let you know if it's in higher in fiber or higher in protein, but I don't give a fuck about calories. I just want people to be fed and happy. Like, obviously, I will let you know, I'm like, hey, we're about to use a whole tub of, like, ice cream for this, you know, do with that as you will. But we are not focusing on that. We are focusing on good foods, how we can make it cheaper for you, how to make it easier, whether you want to spend a lot of time on it or little. If you're disabled and have certain issues, what you can do to make it a little easier for yourself, what could be, like, lower standing versus not, what you can... Yes, you can always adjust food recipes to account for that later, because everyone is different. They're like, someone who's hitting the gym and trying to get some muscle is not the same person who is like, I do a lot of cardio and I swim, and then I'm also like, you know, I work in an office. Or there's people that like, hey, I got 5 kids. I have 5 kids, so, you know, I'm running around all day. What can I do that, like, would be an easy recipe for me to drop in for me? Like, you know, stuff like that. So I'm gonna try to, that's what I'm focusing on. Easy, simple, fun for us to chat around. Here's a fun one. Speaking of BL, favorite bits of homoerotic subtext in The Outsiders? Yes! Okay, so I actually, I wrote a presentation on that in high school about that. I was very, very much into the BL back then, and I remember it comparing a little bit to, like, of all things, or in high school, close club. And my teacher was like, what the fuck is a host club? It's nice to see how to actually cook the food first and see how the process is supposed to be. Not The Outsiders. Yes, The Outsiders. Oh, the odds are very high when it comes to Yor. Yor loves her. Yor just loves romance, and BL's very... I swear I didn't know about the purport. Don't lie, Barter Wolf. You were in my we were in class together. I'm kidding, but imagine. It's such a good book. I was just talking about, like, I was laughing at the fact that we have 2 copies in the game. And I ironically, like, after that, my title was Stay Golden, Pony Boy. And I used to say that all the time. Every time my friends were, like, going through something and they were, like, losing, like, their sparkle, like, don't worry, stay golden. And now, with K-pop Demon Hunters coming out, I feel like now I want to fuck around with The Outsiders and that song Gold. I'm just gonna change one of the lyrics to that. Oh yeah, so I've been having a lot of planning. Granted, seeing as it's written by a young woman, it's to censor some slash in it. Also, fun fact, the woman who wrote The Outsiders was in the movie. She was the nurse that got really pissed off with all of them when they were in the hospital. She was the actual author. Yes, she was the nurse. I keep looking at my lesbian experience. Oh, yeah, I'm very excited. So there's a lot of things I'm planning. There's only so much I can do because I am cooking on my desk. So that was also very interesting to practice with. But it's going to be fun. I love cooking. I might need to move some of my stuff on my desk, because the one thing that I realized a little too late was when I was chopping, my fingers were moving. So at the end of stream, I looked up and I was like, man, that could have fell in my pot. Not my babies. I'm not going to deep fry my Shinri. I'm not going to deep fry my Saber. Even discounting the alley fangirl, she could easily be using a relationship with other girls at the time, since girls usually more touchy-feely and like, probably, yeah. Okay, I gotta go. Haven't been feeling well for the last few days, so I'm gonna go to bed. Oh, feel better, Panda! Drink some water, get some tea, get some caldo, get the pollo caldo, get all that ginger and garlic in you. Ironically, something I want to make on stream, I'm not gonna lie. Thank you so much, Panda. Take care. Have a good night. Oh man, I forgot I was playing. This is my thing. I started talking about books and food, and I'm like, oh yeah, I'm playing a video game. Alright, what was it? Wow, that's a new personal best. I'm a friend of nature and I'm more of a casual reader. Fact books are my usual go-tos. So she wants books about facts. Feminist, queer, and crip. In this work, Professor Alison Kafer proposes a critical framework that imagines another future for disabled and queer bodies and rejects the idea of disability as a predetermined limit. Interesting. Okay, that's actually... I want to read that. Oh shit, the movie was directed by Francis Ford Coppola. I gotta look up who that is. I'm not very... Oh, thank you so much for the unshrimp and the hydrate. I got some white grape sparkling water today. Let's do a big stretch. To the left. To the right. Forward. And back. Godfather. Oh, okay. So this is how I'm so bad with names. Like I couldn't even tell you who The Outsiders was written by. S.E. Hinton, because that was like their code name. There we go. I'm looking at it because I am just so bad with names. I'll remember an entire plot. I can't remember who will write it. Okay, this bitch wants... She wants a friend of nature and casual reader. Anything about nature we have here? Nope. 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 Meridian? Nope. Nope. Violets are blue? Nope. I actually don't think we have anything. Join Peter Spinner as he looks for the well-kept hidden gems of the enchanting Greater Bookstone region. High-quality restaurants, cozy stays, endearing shops, and local events. Okay, I might have something for you tomorrow, lady, because I don't got anything. Aw, shucks. For now, they're done shopping, but maybe they'll come back another day. My bad. I didn't really have anything for you, hun. What did you want me to do? Make you suffer? Make you suffer through a bad read? Also, I am a big believer in that. The one thing I feel like that stops people from reading a lot is the fact that sometimes, like, they feel like they have no choice but to read and focus on that book. Like, if you don't like the book, and unless it's required reading, just let it go. Life is too short to be forcing ourselves to read bad books. If it does, like, if you don't enjoy it, it's okay. Just let it go. If you can return it, return it. But if you can't, it's also understandable. Like, there are some books that I gave it, like, the old 1, 2, and it did not work. Sometimes I go back to it every once in a while, and I'm like, oh, let me just see, you know, maybe as I got older, I like it more. And in a lot of cases, that is not the case. You know, I would appreciate you picking up those boxes in front of my old shop, either today or tomorrow, but it would certainly be necessary before Saturday. Otherwise, I have to show up to my flea market stall empty-handed. Thank you, dear. I appreciate the help. Wait, how do I get that shit from her, though? Okay, how do I go to her thing? Oh, shit. Journal? Okay, how do I go to her town? Don't forget your sunscreen. Uh-oh. Found a character entry. This page allows you to find out more about the characters you meet. Check by Tilde's old bookshop and pick up all 5. Where is it, though? Okay, but where is it? But where is her bookshop? I don't mind picking them up, but what the fuck? Where is she? Ah! No, I want to leave. Okay. I guess she would be... Or does the game automatically do that? Okay, but how do I get to her fucking shop? Though sometimes you need... I'll probably apply that to Dragon Age, the Veil Guard. Though sometimes you might need see something through to articulate your opinions on it. Like, if I know if it doesn't, like, if it's something I can't personally read, I won't hark on it. Because sometimes it's just not for me. And what book would that be? There was one book, it was a book that my friends were, like, going on and on about. And I was like, I can see why people like it, but it's definitely not for me. Like, it doesn't click correctly, if that makes sense. Where the fuck is her house? Wait, car! Yeah, so the one thing, it says that I have to go to the cafe, but I'm like, how do I get to the cafe? How do I get to the cafe? Where does she live? Because I have to be able to grab it. But I don't remember seeing the boxes there. And it costs money to go there. And we were just by the cafe and I didn't see it. Are we already gonna fuck this up? Probably. Okay, visit the flea market. Uh-huh. Okay. Okay, we're confirming this. Confirm. We're not going to paint anything right now. Okay, we have to go to the cafe. Why? Oh, it's telling me to put something else.
I see you found Arcade Darky 5276.
Alright, now more people are going to buy that book.
Shout out to Darky 5276.
Okay, cool.
I hope you brought cookies.
Oh, wait, shit. I need to put in 1 or 2 more crimes. Then drama's got 7. We'll do 1 more travel. God damn it. Drama? There's not a lot of kids in this one, so we'll do more classics. Maybe 1 more fantasy. Alright, perfect. And hopefully we'll find the boxes while we're there. Hi, Darky. How's it going? Going by the time. 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good morning! How are you doing today? Now, where are these fucking boxes? You just woke up? Are you gonna have a little snacky for breakfast? I know you don't drink coffee, but are you gonna have some water, some tea, maybe a warm cup of milk? Oh, here they are. Aha! Huzzah! Thank you, Tilde. Open! Nah, not really. Just gotta huff it. Good morning, Baltimore. Every day when we walk through the door, oh, and see Baltimore and me. Let's see. Retirement is the best. Something with a plot that twists and turns. I wouldn't mind something like a thriller. I'm a fan of books like Silence of the Lambs. Guys, we're gonna give this lady Death Note. Thank you so much for the hydrates. Okay. But what if we gave her Death Note? Well, she likes Silence of the Lambs. It might not work. Alright, let's see. Agatha Christie, The Mysterious Affair at Styles. Who done it? Oh, The Lost Symbol. Oh, isn't that connected to the... ¿Cómo se dice? You know what we're gonna do? We're just gonna give her Death Note and see what happens, y'all. brilliant. I did not see that coming. Hell yeah, we got this lady into Death Note chat. Babies first manga. She's gonna get a potato chip and eat it. Oh, this is great. Imagine you just become retired and suddenly have all the time in the world to read all the fucking manga. Let's see, what does he need? Anything hot off the press? I'm looking for anything sci-fi. Also, I can only commit to something with less than 200 pages. Oh, you're a little bitch. Now I gotta look for stuff that's under 200 pages. Ridiculous. Annihilation. Why has every previous expedition into Area X ended in horrible tragedy? And what actually hides inside the contaminated zone? 4 scientists are sent to find out in this first volume of Ten's cosmic horror trilogy. Alright guys, for my readers here, for my bibliophiles, the ones who like the books, who like to read, has any of these been sparking your interest? Unconventional. But Annihilation? I love speculative fiction. You're welcome. Come on, come on, get me out of poverty. Hello, dear. I can't help but think back to my youth whenever I look at you. I'm sure you haven't had to spare even a thought on retirement yet, but let me tell you one thing. Make sure you have some very good friends and as many things to do as possible, or you will be bored. I myself volunteer for the town council where we organize events and community outreach. I read and game and even attend the occasional concert or exhibition. Yet still, nothing compares to the hustle and bustle of a bookshop. It is also tiring, yes, and I knew I couldn't go on doing it forever, but as soon as it was gone, my life became too quiet. Which is why I like to have your fetching little shop around. Now let me find another pastime in your shelves. Valid. That's gonna be me. This is my future, chat. Be an 80-year-old VTuber, let's go. Oh, they're looking, they're looking. Wow, there's a lot of people. Please, get me out of poverty. Your girl broke. Your demon broke. Oh, oh, oh. They're going, they're buying, they're buying. Oh man, I wish I had this type of money. These people are just fucking eating it up. Ah, you must be that person Till told me about. Our customers would surely appreciate more classic books. What a shame. You should make sure you're a bit more prepared next time. Bitch, if you're reading all the classics, then I think you're good. I am Marion DeVore. Welcome to my cafe, the Liberté. You should know it's been family owned for about 200 years now. Throughout the years, the Liberté has hosted our history's greatest minds, from writers to revolutionaries. They all met right here. But surely you have done your own research into this town already. I couldn't have given 2 fucks. Either way, I have to get back to my customers. Goodbye. Bitch, as old as you are, you read through all the classics already. I like how she's waving. Lovely weather. I want something in a historical setting. Thrillers aren't really my style, though I really enjoyed Abridgment of Murray's English Grammar. Huh. That's gonna be interesting. Would you like the HTML 1998 an introduction? Historical. Ooh, this wonderfully twisted gothic horror classic follows 2 friends on a fateful canoe trip, scary campsites encounter, and weird nature. This otherworldly oh, she doesn't want thrillers. Handmaid's Tale. Historical niche. This is an in-depth exploration of the Claw by a scholar of history promises sophisticated insights for anyone in interest in 1886 AD in northern England. I don't think she wants a Martian Chronicles. She doesn't really want a thriller. She wants a historical setting. Do we even have a historical setting? Pet Cemetery, that's it. Nope. Nope. Maybe? Really thinking this chat. Romeo and Juliet, what a classic. Oh, Romeo, Romeo, where art thou, Romeo? My favorite is how many like versions of that was done and like modernized, but they still kept the Shakespearean lingo. Alright, I'm gonna try this one. I like that it deals with the past. How did you know? I successfully recommended 3 books in a single day. Maybe I should have been a librarian. Let's go. We cracked over 100 because this demon broke, bitch. Thanks for giving Pugs a treat.
All you guys, snackless.
Oh. Man, I want these problems. Wow, we finished all the kids' books too? Fuck Pugsley. Let's see.
Level up.
And we're closing up shop. Okay, but this is cute. I am
Thanks
enjoying
for the
this
City's
game, chat.
Cosmic Demigod.
It's nice, it's easygoing, though I know I can really yap about the books that we're seeing here. Oh boy. But, as I stated, this was probably going to be a short stream because I have work in the morning, and I did start it late. But I really missed y'all, and I really missed y'all, and I just really wanted to play this game, so I'm glad that we got a little bit of time together. But I think it is time. It's, as I said, very early, but we're gonna figure out who we're gonna raid first. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna give you guys 2 games, and y'all just pick. What do you mean? Oh, poll, my dumbass. Y'all pick the game to help us figure out who we're gonna raid into. What's the name of that game? I can't see. I'm blind. I'm legally blind. And what's the other one? I can't see. Perfect. Alright, we're just gonna start this. Alright. Either we're going to Monster Hunter Rise or some Dead by Daylight. So the poll is up. It's gonna be for 2 minutes. I'm not gonna lie, chat. I have been enjoying this. Well, you're a spider demon, short a few eyes. Maybe that's why. Oh, I got a new Fugi. I don't know why that just reminded me about that. But I finally got something. Yes, I got a new Fugi, chat. I know, I have a problem. But let me see if I can pull it up while this is on. Un momento, por favor, chat. Also, we just got some. So my friend Desori, you know, one of the ladies of darkness, actually recently got a little thing done for us too, and it's really, really cute, chat. I have to share that next. They got this artwork commissioned, and I am obsessed. All right, let me see if I can get this Fugi up, so you can. So Fugi is a little reactive. So when you're in somebody else's chat or stream, it'll show that you are talking, and it's just like a little picture, and I got myself as a spider. It's me. Oh, actually, yes, that's also a good. So right here on my hair is Cosmo, and he is also a Fugi, which reminds me, I gotta bother Selleck for his. But yeah, I got one of my first spider forms. It's a little jumping spider. Doink, 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 doink. I am very, very happy with it. It's very cute. So that is gonna be my new Fugi. Yes, a PNG for cooperative streams. Yes, yes, yes. And also, while I'm here, I gotta show you what Desori got for us. So, for those who don't know, we got a little tiny little group called the Ladies of Darkness. We play Stardew Valley and cozy games together. But look at this. Look at it! I'm obsessed! It's so cute! Oh, and we're gonna go into Monster Hunter Rise. Okay, I got it. Thank you for voting, chat. I appreciate it. But look, it's us! And so it's Ella Bella and Desori. So Disoriented Fool and Ella Bella 489. And when Ella's back to streaming, we'll be going back to our Stardew days. Because we have a co-op farm together, and we play a lot of games together, so we nicknamed ourselves the Ladies of Darkness. Meanwhile, we look this adorable. Yes, the spiders are doing our nails. I thought that was such a cute little thing. Funny enough, this is my second spider PNG streamer. Oh, really? So yeah, the spider are doing our nails. So this one's doing Ella's, this one's doing mine. And then we got the bat. So Gomez is here. And I love, like, I'm obsessed with this. Like, This was such a surprise. Like, they sent us this the other day. The dual logs was the first. Ooh, I gotta find out who they are because I like to follow other spider peeps. But I'm obsessed with this, y'all. You have no idea. It was like, I was like, oh my god, it's us. We got some, like, we have some other fan art together. Let me see if I can find it. You guys are gonna laugh because this one's so, like, different. But yeah, that's also us. I come out of lurking and you're leaving. I know, I'm sorry. I'm doing an early, I did a late stream and I got work early in the morning, but I did not put any sort of, I didn't get a chance to, to like make a schedule or anything. But yeah, this is us here too. We're little ice creams. So we got our little fan art together, and I'm so happy we're getting like a slow collection. I love getting fan art with me and my friends. I have one with wait, where is the one with Ella and I? Hold on. I'm showing off art now. But this is us from when we played DBD. Look him up on YouTube and see his top 10 stuff. Okay, let me copy and paste that so I don't forget this. 1 second. The dual logs. Copy. And I'm going to pop this in here so I don't forget. Okay. Got it. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay. They mainly do Yu-Gi-Oh! Or other card games last I saw. Fuck yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh! It's me, Cornmo. I just want a picture. I know, we're just like that. I'm trying to find, I got like little random fan art with with all my buddies. This one's also very cute with myself, Magus, and Michi. I'm sorry, but Michi as a burger is still my favorite because he just looks so happy to be a fucking burger. One of these days, yours, I'll convince you to try Master Duel one day. Who knows? I might. I like trying things. I might not, like, do well. Yeah, you as a burger is still my favorite. When I was picking who was supposed to be what, I was like, Michi's a burger. He is burger. And one that I haven't shared yet that I want to, but this is, that Magus drew. That makes me laugh so much. I die every time I look at this. I'll just have to show you the archetypes of pretty women. Pretty women. Well. You had me at women. But this literally like sums up, like Michi has to deal with us a lot. This poor guy goes through it with us. And of course, I can't do any of this without at least showing off one of someone who I collab with very, very often. The bestie. Got me and Ray Rombos. The Debbie to my Morticia. I love showing off art. I love buying art. So yeah, this is Mia Rose. I know we have another one somewhere. I just don't know where it went. I think the first art I ever got with my friends was Rose. Because she was the first person I ever collabed with and one of the first friends I made while VTubing. Oh my god, but where is our other art? But we have another one. I feel so lied to. Wait, why do I feel lied to? There's... Oh no, where did it go? Oh, I'm gonna have to look for that later because, like, did I organize it in a weird way? Darn, okay. Yeah, I might have put it in a weird place when I was first making my folders. I'm, like, glancing real quick to see if I can find it. Oh my god, where did it go? Ah, darn, I might have fucked up. Okay, I'll find out another day. Oh no, I found it. Teehee. Why is it so big? Teehee. That was like the first ever little fan art I got. Like Melissa, which is a cross between Allison and Wonderland and hacking. Oh, wow, that actually sounds really cool. There's a lot of archetypes, which are just cute anime girls. Realize the main reason I played Unholy. Like, we got a lot of cute little art, and I hope as time goes on, I'll be able to get more art with my friends, and I'm very excited. Just being able to have their PNGs on me. I love watching Cosmo, though. Look at him. He's just, ah! He's just, like, screaming in my head when I do that. He's just holding on for dear life. Oh, man. Obsessed. Ugh. Cute mates that turn into cute dragons, cute demons with silver white hair, cute Catholic. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ, he might actually get me on this. It's like half the reason I played Unholy, which I might end up playing on stream, by the way. It's really good. I've been really enjoying it. I'm gonna have a commission done of me holding onto your hair. It's gonna be one of those like art commissions, like if you know, you know. These are 3 separate archetypes. What the fuck? I might have to look more into this. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. As much as I want to keep chatting, guys, I have my early day tomorrow. I know I was supposed to have Tuesdays and Thursdays off, but these next 2 weeks, I'm pulling a few doubles because these birthdays killed me. I had to buy a lot of gifts and like $100 just to make slime with my niece and nephew. Like, come on, I got gypped. I got gypped. Never again. I'm gonna throw a raid message here. Always fear. Your Saber is here, courtesy of Thirsty Teapot. There we go. Now, I think I'll link some wiki pages for art for you to peruse at your leisure. Oh, thank you, thank you. That's the raid message. Feel free to copy and paste. Feel free to use their, just, you know, spam the raid emote. Join if you'd like. We're actually gonna go say hi to Zero. They are playing Monster Hunter Rise with Lukia and a few other peeps. I can't see their names here, so I won't be able to them. But if you like their content, consider giving them a follow. They are wonderful, very sweet. There's a lot of action happening on the screen, by the way. I will try to put some sort of schedule on this week. It might be another like Gorilla Stream one, or I might just write it in the Discord. If you're there, can you drop the Discord? I think everybody who's here is on there, but so it's not a rush. I'm hoping to play Simulacra 2. That one's going to be wild. More horror games. And hopefully these next 2 weeks I'll be able to figure out some stuff because, yeah, I got to figure out some times to be able to stream. The August is always a rough month. Cons and birthdays, man. And work. Whew. But we got this, chat. I hope you guys have a week as wonderful as you guys are. If I don't see you on here, I will see you on my friends' streams. And if I don't see you on my friends' streams, I will hopefully see you in the Discord. Don't forget to hydrate. Don't forget to get some snackies, stretch, and treat yourself kindly. Until next time, chat. Besitos. Adios. Bye-bye.